Imagine giving a presentation during an online meeting only to be interrupted by expletives or some other offensive material. Well, it's been happening to some people using Zoom. That's right, the video conferencing calls are being hijacked. But how can we protect ourselves from Zoom bombing? We have details in this report. It's one of the newest discoveries for many Jamaicans.
Or media partners on Zoom.
From churches to business places and even governments, more people are using Zoom, a video conferencing app that allows a free 40-minute meeting for up to 100 people. If you need more participants and time for the meeting, one can pay to use it. Now, with the COVID-19 pandemic forcing more people to connect online, Zoom usage went through the roof, moving from roughly 10 million in December 2019 to 200 million in March 2020. That led to a major discovery. Zoom had privacy issues. CEO of T-Tech, Christopher Record, has taken note of the trend.
So they have had to scramble to try to fix a lot of loopholes, because all of a sudden now, there are use cases as to the type of people that were using it and the scenarios and meetings and all that stuff changed dramatically. All of a sudden, governments are now using it for cabinet meetings. So all of a sudden, the security folks from various governments are now testing harder and realizing that, hold on, this thing has a whole ton of cracks.
Zoom has since apologized and upgraded privacy settings. Still, concerns linger. The Time magazine reports, for example, that foreign spies are targeting Americans on Zoom and other video chats, with 3 U.S. counterintelligence agencies reportedly observing the spying tactics of Russia, Iran, and North Korea. So, how does Zoom work? Say, for example, I'm a lecturer who wants to have an online class with my students. As the host, I invite them. Send out a link with the date and the time of the meeting, as well as the password. Students then join the meeting by logging on through their phone, computer, or other gadgets.
There's always a wisecracker in there that's going to send the link to his friend and say, dude, this class is at 3 o'clock. Come in and create some ruckus. Lectures in schools were going on. Friends told their friends to come in and create mayhem. They come in and start to show porn on the screen. Some people come as themselves and just strip naked in front of the camera. So it's a ridiculous amount of things that started happening all over the world.
It's called Zoom bombing, uninvited people joining a meeting to disrupt it. This YouTube video shows the moment when a meeting was hijacked. It was a support group for people with emotional distress.
You know, toilet paper's finished. You know, I've had to use like old towels and McDonald's tissues.
More headlines tell the tale. Trolls Zoom bombed a city meeting spewing profanity and racial slurs. A Zoom bomber even interrupted a Bible study in Texas, revealing his genitals. Hackers are even sending invites to fake Zoom meetings, hoping people will click malicious links so they can steal personal information. So make sure you double-check invitations. Those hosting the meetings are also reminded to use passwords and to double-check the Zoom waiting room before letting guests in.
Be aware of your target audience and use your host abilities a lot better. In other words, you can click on a button and mute everyone's mic, and you do the presentation, and then you open up the mics for conversation after that, because what happens is that many folks don't understand how to use their technologies.
Hosts may also restrict recordings, and if a participant leaves, readmit them to the meeting. Don't allow them to rejoin automatically. Point of information: be careful what you say during an online meeting. Your microphone may be on. Even more important, check out what's in your background.
And some people say, look, not everyone has a nice curated background with their degrees on the, some people have 2 kids at home, it's home, it's what it is, and I don't want nobody to see all that stuff behind me. Or some people start to bangify the screen and say, wait, what kind of book that person reading there, so? And it has gotten crazy. So there's this whole discussion about screen on, video on, video off. There are some managers that are pushing it. Look, if I don't see a video on, that means you're not focusing and not in the meeting.
Whatever you do, avoid situations like this.
Hope you guys Bye. You guys.
What's up?
Tony, I can see you.
We can all see you.